check.
Everybody else.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
Excellent.
Well, Coach, a couple practices in the books. I know it's early, but how's it feel to be back out there?
It's great, and it's great to be out there with maybe the most I've felt where our pieces were in place. You know, some years we're kind of scrambling, maybe don't know what we know or what we don't know about our guys yet. This group, you know, we got a lot of guys back, a lot of experience, and even the guys that are new to the group, Christian and Lexus, have a lot of experience at Division I level. So we got a lot of things to answer, no doubt about it, and a lot to get better at. But I like what I see so far.
How do you manage this month, you know, for all this extra time and stuff, and you're hoping it's a long season? How do you kind of manage the time?
Yeah, that's the trick as a coach, I think. And the longer you've been in it, the more you understand that maybe. And because you're anxious to fix everything right now this week, and you're going, okay, we got to, you know, the time will come, and we just got to have a little patience and a little, you know, maybe hold the reins on the horses a little bit because they want to run and they want to go right now. And they're doing a great job with their individual work outside of practice. And so it's our job as coaches to keep them fresh because, like you said, it's you want to be playing your best basketball in January, February, March, and not early or late September and early October.
What'd you learn about having a grad transfer with Lonnie Jackson when he came from Boston College that either will be the same or different about having the two guys you have coming in?
Yeah, that's a good question. You do learn a lot because it's hard to come into a program that's been established and guys that have been in the system and know what they're doing. And, you know, you don't want these guys to have that mercenary feel to them. You want them to be ingrained in what we do. And I'll tell you what, these two seniors that we got, they bleed blue already. And that's, you know, that's what I like most about them so far is, I mean, these are team guys that came here to, you know, win a Mountain West championship with this group, and that's the most important thing for them.
Is it weird to have two of them? I mean, it's in the same situation like that?
Yeah, it is, and two of them that I would anticipate would have a major impact on this team. And so, you know, but I really feel like my staff did an amazing job, and, you know, we were fortunate to get two guys that will have that kind of an impact and that kind of a positive impact.
You said you know more about your team this year, so 2 or 3 days into practice, how does that advance things? How does that make you guys maybe better than where you might have been at this time last year, for example?
Well, last year at this time it was, okay, guys, come to practice tomorrow and we'll teach you how to play hard and teach you how to run and go to the right spots. Now we're able to, you know, maybe take that next step of being able to innovate a little bit more with these guys and get back to some of the creative things that we've done offensively and not trying to trick the game or anything, but we can be a little more advanced in what we do. And, you know, everything's based on our fundamentals, our ball movement, and the way we play, the way we share the ball so well. These guys already have that down. They know how to play hard, so we don't have to start from square one. We maybe start from square 2 or 3.
4 years ago, Chandler Hutchison arrived on campus. What's the most noticeable change that he's made?
Well, it's funny because he and I were talking about that yesterday at practice, and it just goes, first of all, it goes by so quick with these guys. 1 minute you're recruiting them, the next minute they commit, they're here, and now you're starting your senior year with them already. And it's just maybe the aura that he has about him. When you walk into the gym, you're like, oh, there's a dude. And, you know, as when he was a young kid, those first 2 years, you didn't really, you know, you could come to practice and some days he would just blend in, you wouldn't notice him. And now you walk in and there's no question it's a Chandler Hutchinson driven team. And these other, not that everybody else is not important, everybody's really, really important to the success of this team. But Chandler, this is his team, and he's, you know, built himself into that player.
He's obviously developed kind of a grit and toughness to him, and I'm just going to ask you to go back to that kid 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you would describe him as a kid that had this type of grit and toughness?
Well, you know, those Orange County kids sometimes get a reputation, and, you know, I tried to look at him with a clean slate when I watched him, and I didn't see that. You know, they Orange County soft is what they would say, and I'm like, I didn't see that. I never thought he was soft by any means, but, you know, he had a skill level to him that, you know, some people would mistake that as softness. But now you're right. He was the first couple of days of practice one of our toughest guys, going after balls and, you know, not afraid of physical contact, and he's become one of the best finishers maybe in the country around the hoop, and that takes a lot of toughness. So he's checking all those boxes, and hey, we're going to make him tougher. He's going to be a better player in March than he is right now. That's our goal for him.
What are your expectations for this team?
Well, you know, I never put expectations as far as number of wins or anything like that, Bob. But as you know how that is, it's just, things have to go the right way, and your schedule's tough, and you know you just have to play you play your best games at the right time to win those games. But my expectation is to contend for a league title, and I think the league's going to be great this year. There's a lot of good teams. I think there's 5 or 6 teams that can say that, and I want to be in that mix. And we were in that mix most of last year, and weren't good enough to get it done. This year, I hope we can be a little bit better and a little more experienced, and maybe a little grittier, tougher, so we can get it done.
Preseason tends to be a time when a lot of people are excited about the program. You're excited internally.
Yeah.
There's a lot of expectations, but you don't know where your potential is
Yeah.
going to hit yet. Is there something you've seen in the last couple of days that makes you excited as a coach to get the season started? Have you seen like a play or just something that's happened where you thought, yes, I'm excited to be back on the
Well, yeah, and it's not just in the last couple. It's going back to summer, and it's with these guys, and then it's not like the old days where you line them up October 15th and you basically introduce yourself to the team and you haven't seen them. Now you've worked with them and you've gone through some stuff with them, and those are the things that get me excited. Is there's a level of leadership and a level of toughness and a level of we fit together really well, and that's got me really excited because we've had some really talented teams, and this might not be one of our most talented, but it might be one of the teams that has the best chemistry and fits together really well. And that's saying a lot because I think all our teams have had really, really good chemistry, and this I want this team to be maybe elite in that category.